Okay guys, so here we go. Apple has now officially released iOS 18.3 RC release candidate. This is the last update sent out to developers before the official public release. Now iOS 18.3 will soon be released to the general public. In this video, I'm going to talk about when we can expect iOS 18.3 to be officially rolling out to everyone. And now the download was anywhere from 7 gigs to 7.5 gigs depending on your device. So if you're updating from beta 3 released last week, the RC may overwrite the entire OS with about 7+ gigs of a download, as you can see right here. Now heading over into settings here, going into general, about, and iOS version, that is going to be the latest build number for iOS 18.3 RC. Now the release candidate obviously means that the official version is right around the corner, and as I mentioned, we'll talk about those release date here in just a couple of seconds. Now I want to mention that Apple also released iPadOS 18.3 RC, and for older iPads not updated to iOS 18, only running iOS 17, you get 17.7.4 RC today as well, alongside a macOS 15.3 RC for the Mac. We also get tvOS 18.3 RC, visionOS 2.3 RC for the Apple Vision Pro, and watchOS 11.3 RC. Now keep in mind that I haven't seen any updates provided for HomePod just yet for the HomeOS, but I'll let you guys know over on social media once that becomes available as well. Now iOS 18.3's main focus, in my opinion, is notification summaries. Now there's been plenty of issues with notification summaries. Apple has gone as far as disabling notification summaries on certain devices. Now, as early as this morning, Apple issued an Apple Intelligence update to notification summaries. Now, keep in mind that Apple can update these notification summaries in Apple Intelligent features without having to send out a software update for Apple Intelligent devices. So there's two updates, right? You have software updates for new features, and then you have the Apple Intelligent updates that can be updated server side. So Apple has issued an update for notification summaries earlier this morning, and that continues to be the focus with iOS 18.3. Now, Apple has added some additional options and changes within iOS 18.3. For example, in Messages, if you tap on the plus icon here, you now get a new option for Genmoji, and you can long press and move it across this menu just like so. And if you press it, obviously it will bring you to the Genmoji menu where you can create a new Genmoji. Apple also added the ability to disable notification summaries directly from the lock screen of your device with iPadOS 18.3 and iOS 18.3, as you can see right here. Now, iOS 18.3 RC today added a new capability to visual intelligence. The Apple Intelligent features now has the capability of identifying animals as well as plants, and even adding events to your calendar if you point your camera at an event flyer or an event invitation. So there's lots of changes throughout the operating system, which I'll have an entire coverage for you guys once it is available to the general public. But aside from that, I know most of you guys are thinking about the battery, the performance, and the bugs, and that's what I'm going to be testing throughout the next couple of days before the official release. Now, there's been several issues reported. Number one is notification summaries, which we talked about. Number two, many users continue to report, including myself, camera issues. Sometimes when launching the cameras actually don't activate. You just get a black screen, and sometimes even the camera app will crash. There's also some pink screen issues and glitches happening here, as well as some green lines issues and glitches. I think it's more of a display calibration issue, but we'll have to wait and see if the latest iOS 18.3 RC will address a lot of these issues and concerns for iPhone users. Make sure to stay tuned here to the channel, because in the next couple of days, I'll have a follow-up video for you guys to give you guys some details how the software has been performing for the past couple of days before the official release. So now let's talk about the official release date for iOS 18.3. Now keep in mind that iOS 18.3 RC was released today on January the 21st. So Tuesday, January the 21st. Now if Apple was to release an RC2, which could happen, that will most likely happen before the end of this week. And keep in mind that after that, that is when we can expect Apple to release iOS 18.3 to the general public. Now, my best guess is that Apple will release iOS 18.3 on Monday, January the 27th to the general public with all the new features and changes added to this software update. And again, stay tuned here to the channel, because I'll continue to follow up on some of those bugs and issues with the latest software update. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.